Welcome back to the KCC. This is Kenny's Chelsea channel, and we're going to keep it very short today. I'd love to say short and sweet, but it's not going to be very sweet. Very disappointing result, guys. Very frustrating. I believe we kind of let Everton play their game at Goodison Park. They came in and did exactly what they set out to do. I'm sure that was Sondash's mastermind plan all along. Just sit back, have a low block, stay resolute. You know, as we can see on the momentum chart, Chelsea obviously dominated most of the momentum in the match. We did have that one opportunity early on where that little Nico Jackson flick back to Cole Palmer took a shot from like 25 yards. Unlucky, rolled wide of the goalpost. Then we had a couple chances after that. Nico Jackson had a couple shots. He had that one. Cole Palmer played it into him right down the middle, and Nico Jackson just got a foot to it. Wasn't really able to place his shot anywhere. Just kind of got a foot to it. Got to Jordan Pickford. Jordan Pickford made a great reaction save, but to be fair, straight at him. Not much he needed to do, but still good reaction save from him. Many other goalkeepers could have probably slipped through their legs, but Jordan Pickford, he's a pretty good goalkeeper. He's England's number one. So not surprised that he made that save. And then Nico Jackson had another opportunity in a corner not too long after that, where he headed the ball and it just hit the side of the post when it came back out. Gusto took a shot. There was some claims for a penalty possibly on Jordan Pickford for the slide tackle he did on Malo Gusto, but just not enough in it. And honestly, in my opinion, I don't believe it was a penalty either. Didn't really get much on him. It was a very dangerous but aggressive tackle that Pickford made, but I just don't believe it was enough to get a penalty out of that. So aside from that, first half, we had our momentum, we had our chances, but at the end of the day, just very boring, very slow paced game. I don't think the Chelsea players went out there today with enough aggressiveness, with enough precision in their passes and their final balls. We're very wasteful from our set pieces. Our set piece deliveries needed to be better. We had that one that I mentioned where Nico Jackson ended up heading the ball off the post. I believe that was a corner from Enzo that was taken, but then Cole Palmer very wasteful with his corners and his set piece deliveries. We needed a lot more from him today. We needed more from Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho was getting locked down by Jack Harrison and Ashley Young in that first half. I believe that we should have put Neto, who I believe had a great game. Not sure why he was taken off. I think he was definitely pressing and putting Everton's defense on their back foot a lot more, causing them to double team him. I would have liked to have seen Pedro Neto get moved over to the left side and Noni Madueke on the right. Noni Madueke came in along with Christopher Nkunku in about like the 75-minute mark, but just not enough time for them to make enough of an impact. I think Madueke definitely deserved a little bit more time. Could have been brought in a little bit earlier, but just all around, not the greatest performance. I don't think we looked up for it. We just lacked that extra oomph to get across the line. Robert Sanchez as our man of the match tonight. Well deserved, in my opinion, but that's very disappointing to me that our goalkeeper is our man of the match against Everton. We should have done a lot more, you know. And even then, Robert Sanchez, it's not like they put us under a ton of pressure today and he was just coming after save after save after save. He didn't have a lot to do, but when he was called upon, he did his job, putting a strong hand and even a strong foot on the ball from that Jack Harrison shot in the second half. So, yeah, guys, not a whole lot in it. Both teams had less than 1 XG. You know, you can see the big chances. Wasn't the most exciting game. Everton never really let Chelsea dictate the game in the way that we really wanted to. Yes, we had a ton of possession, which is not surprising. 75% possession. I think we all expected to see that today, but we just weren't able to penetrate through the lines like we normally do. And I don't know, something just seemed off today. Like the expressions I was going Enzo Maresca's face and even the players' faces. I don't know if they were all out partying last night. I know I had a pretty late late night last night, but I sure hope our team didn't, because they kind of seem like it. They seem like they just were a little sluggish, weren't their usual high energy, high octane attack that we normally see from Chelsea. But we've got a few injuries. I was surprised with the lineup. I didn't expect to see Malo Gusto moved over to the left side. I think that just shows that Enzo Maresca does not trust Renato Vega enough to start in the Premier League yet, because it's been a couple times where Cucurella was unavailable now, and he always opts to move Malo Gusto or even Reece James for that little while when Reece James came back fit to the left back position instead of Renato Vega. So I believe Renato Vega would have maybe done a better job if we would have gone with the predicted lineup that I had in mind. But, in Enzo Maresca, we trust. We keep moving forward, guys. We still got a point from the match. Wasn't the greatest result. Would have definitely been amazing to get the 3 points and sit at the top of the Premier League for at least a couple hours. But now we wait and see how the Tottenham and Liverpool game plays out. And at the end of the day, guys, we're not in a title race, right? We just want the 3 points. Today we weren't able to get it, but we move on to the next one, and we'll see how the next game goes. So you guys make sure to stay tuned, and I'll have the match preview for the next match coming up in a couple days. So, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave a like on the video and drop a comment down below so we can get a conversation started, and let's get this community growing. So, thanks for watching, and peace, guys. To the next one.